Hi friends, today we are going to discuss about the topic structure of atoms. John Dalton told us that atoms are indivisible, but we know that atoms can be divided as electrons, protons, neutrons, etc. that are subatomic particles. So now let's know where are they located. That is the structure of atoms. So, different scientists given their concept about the structure of atoms. So, let's have a look on their concepts and understand what is the real structure of atom. Okay, first let's have a look on J.J. Thomson's atom model. According to him, atom is just like a plum pudding. Have you seen plums are placed on pudding? The plums are electrons and the pudding is the positively charged mass. I think watermelon is more familiar to you. In the watermelon, the black color seeds we won't eat that. That are electrons. We will eat the red color mass. That is positively charged mass. In short, according to J.J. Thomson, electrons are embedded in a positively charged mass like seeds are embedded in watermelon. Okay, and he told that electrons and protons, that is electrons, negatively charged particles, positively charged particles, they are equal and opposite. So atoms are neutral. But many scientists raised many questions. He could not explain their doubts. One of them, that is, the drawback of J.J. Thomson's atom model was he could not predict how these electrons are shielded from the positively charged particles without getting neutralized. His own student, Ernest Rutherford, conducted an experiment to prove Thomson's theory. But surprisingly, he got different observation. That experiment is known as alpha ray scattering experiment. He used a gold foil, around 1000 atoms of gold, as target and alpha rays. Alpha rays means composed of alpha particle. What is alpha particle? He2 plus helium nucleus. Helium has two protons and two electrons. When you remove two electrons from that, two protons will remain. That is alpha particle. So it is a positively charged particle, heavier than electrons. So he selected the alpha ray. Radium like material gives alpha rays. So that he selected as a source. So he allowed the alpha rays to fall on the gold foil. And around the gold foil, he placed a fluorescent screen. Why? When these alpha rays fall on gold foil, they may scatter or deflect. So the fluorescent screen will show scintillations. That scintillations gives the idea where the alpha ray particles at present. So he passed the alpha rays through gold foil and the observations was different from Thomson's model. And Ernest Rutherford found that his teacher, that is J.J. Thomson's model, was completely wrong and our Rutherford given his own model. When he observed that most of the alpha particles easily pass through the gold foil, he found a conclusion that atoms contain large empty space. That is why they are passing easily, no obstacle. So almost all the alpha rays passed without any deviation. So he understood that first conclusion, atom contain large empty space. And then he found that some alpha rays are scattered, deflected at different angles. From that he understood that we know that alpha rays already positively charged particles. If it is deflected, it may pass nearby another positive charge. That at present we know that it is proton or nucleus. So from that he identified that positively charged particles are available in the atom, and because of the influence of that, some alpha particle deflected. And he found that 1001 alpha particle bounced back along the same path. After striking, bounced back along the same path. So from that he concluded that alpha particle directly strike on the nucleus. So he given a concept nucleus, that positively charged particles are concentrated at the center of atom. That is what is known as nucleus. So he conducted the gold foil experiment. From that he given his own model, that is known as Rutherford's atom model. So let us discuss what is his model. According to him, atom contains large empty space. Second, positively charged particles are concentrated at the center of an atom, which is known as nucleus. And the size of this nucleus is very small compared to size of the atom. And he told that electrons are revolving around this nucleus just like planets are revolving around the sun. We studied about solar system. Sun is at center. So instead of sun, in the atom, nucleus is at the center. So their protons are there. So protons are at the center, or the nucleus are at the center. Electrons are revolving just like planets are revolving around the sun. So Rutherford atom model is also known as planetary atom model.